Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Key Comics Market Watch. I'm happy to have y'all back for my 100th haul video. Um, Been a long road to 100 hauls, you guys. I started this journey 2 years ago, and when I started my channel, I really wasn't taking it serious at the beginning. Plus, I was very discouraged at the beginning because I was stuck at 9 subscribers for a long time. And I could blame myself for that because I wasn't putting out content like I should have. But when you're new to this YouTube thing and you don't have nobody really guiding you or telling you what you should be doing, it kind of could frustrate you because you don't see what you're expecting. And I could tell you from firsthand experience that you have to just be on your grind and keep putting out videos. Don't get discouraged by the subscribers. Just keep doing your thing. Keep putting out the videos. Keep putting out the videos. That's the only thing that will get you up there. So don't get discouraged like I did. Because if I didn't get discouraged back then, I definitely would be above 1,700 subscribers right now. And I'm thankful for my 1,700 subscribers. I never thought I would get to that number. In fact, when I got to my 100 subscribers, I was super, super delighted because I just couldn't believe I finally had 100 people actually viewing my videos on a regular. So definitely, it's been a long road, and thank you everyone that's been with me since the beginning, and to all my new subscribers, thank you everyone, and I appreciate y'all. So before we get this haul started, though, um, I want to just say thank you everyone for not skipping the skippable ads. As you know, all my seasoned vets that's been looking at my channel, you know why I say don't skip the skippable ads. But for all you new subscribers, the reason why I ask for you to not skip the skippable ads is because since I'm such a small channel, every time an ad plays and you skip it, I don't get the revenue. So every ad counts. So please don't skip the ad so I could get the ad revenue. Now, if it's a minute or if it's over a minute long ad, then I can understand if you skip at your discretion unless you want to look at that ad. But if it's a minute or less, please don't skip the ad. Just watch it all the way through. I really appreciate you, and my channel appreciates you for that. So before let's get this haul started, okay, you guys. So I have to tell you the story about this haul right here. All right, so basically, I was on Facebook Marketplace. And by the way, everyone, before I get started, I almost forgot. I didn't put out a video for New Release Wednesday because I really didn't see anything that I wanted. There wasn't too many first appearances, and the first appearances that did come out, I was just like, I know I probably could find them later. They're probably still gonna be there, so it's not no rush to go get them. Like last week was crazy. A lot of books that I got last Wednesday, but this Wednesday, I was just like, you know what, it's not even worth it. I didn't see none that was worth it for me. I'm really like going that like when it comes to New Release Wednesday, the cover either has to blow me away or it has to be a first appearance. There has to be some kind of key to it in order for me to be spending my money. So that's the only way that I'm buying these new comics because I know that when it comes to runs, I could if I wanted to fulfill a run, I could do it by just buying collections from other people, which I do all the time. The, so this right here is an example of a collection of someone that was selling their stuff. He had some other stuff, but he took them out and was selling those individually for different prices. And I have to say, he had one book in particular that I definitely wanted, and he gave me a good price with the signature, but I just didn't have the cash on me. I only had enough to buy this because I only took enough to buy this collection. But I definitely will hit him up, if he still has that book later so I could get it when I have the cash because I'm really been going crazy with the hunting and spending money on books. So I definitely have to slow down. I'm kind of glad I didn't get nothing Wednesday. It gave me a chance to buy this. I also, by the way, ran into another one of my fellow YouTuber, not my fellow YouTuber, but one of my viewers. He was at this used bookstore. Well, it's a bookstore where people donate books and stuff, and then they send out email whenever they have comics. And they sent out email on what was it, Saturday morning, and it was a Saturday morning early, they sent it out, and as soon as they sent it, I flew down there, and I'm very happy with what I got. You're not gonna see that stuff until the next video because it's a lot of stuff, and I'm still trying to rebag and board them. So, but I have to definitely shout out my man that was there that recognized me. He was like, "Hey, aren't you Key Comics?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he definitely was just telling me how much he enjoyed my video, and I appreciate him for saying that. And we had a good conversation. So definitely just want to shout you out, man. I wish I could remember your name. I'm so terrible with names, so please forgive me. But I remember faces, so I definitely know if I run into you again, I'm going to remember you. So thank you for just making that day even better for me, just to be recognized and be appreciated for my videos and stuff and the effort I take into these videos and the research I do because I don't know everything. So sometimes I have to do research to find out if a book has a first appearance or not, or is some key about it. So I definitely take time to do that because, like I said, even though I've been collecting comics for almost 40 years, it's impossible to know every book that's key. It's just impossible because so many things come out every Wednesday that you constantly get new first appearances, new keys. And you know, one thing about when you collect for almost 40 years, you're going to go through the stages of not wanting to collect. You're going to go through that stage where you're like, you don't want to collect no more and you sell your collection. And then after a couple of years, you get that bug and itch again of wanting to collect again and read again. So it happens. It happened to me twice throughout the 40 years. I've actually quit comics twice. So during those times of me quitting, a lot of stuff happened, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of books came out and I didn't know, I don't know what was going on. So, because I totally just was out of the loop. But when you get back in, you start learning all that stuff that you missed out on. So it takes time. So I'm gonna tell you this: I don't think there's anyone out there that knows every key book. So you have to do research sometimes, and that's the thing that a lot of people don't realize about when I do these videos. I have to do research, so that takes time. So sometimes, and I love doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is my hobby, and I love my hobby. But just to let you know, it does take time and effort to find out some of this information that I'm giving you in these videos. So definitely just want y'all to know that it's not just like automatic. It's in my head, and I just know every time. It's not like that at all. So definitely it takes some time and research to do these hauls. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm not able to crank them out right away like I want to. And also, it takes time to bag and reboard these books because 9 times out of 10, when you buy collections, they're in these old bags and boards that's old. You know what I'm saying? You can tell they're old. They're all dirty and dusty, and the boards look just horrible. You know what I'm saying? So thank God the books don't look horrible, but you got to rebag and reboard. You're supposed to do that with your collection anyway. I would say every at least 6 years you need to rebag and reboard because it's just better. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you should do anyway because the bag and boards don't last forever, and you gotta realize, you know, this is actually paper with ink. You know what I'm saying? So it's you just need to rebag and board. Okay, you guys. I'm not gonna get into all the technical stuff of why you need to do it, but you just need to do it. Okay, and a lot of people they don't do it. So when you buy collections, you're getting books that are old. So I didn't get a chance to rebag and board this collection that I'm about to show right now. I'm going to do it, but I just want to show it off first. Now the other collection that I was talking about, that one has to be rebagged and boarded because some of them are double bagged. They don't even have no boards; they're just doubled, like it's two books in one bag. Not only that, some of them I need to do some research on because some of them are like 1 in 500 variants, 1 in 200 variants, 1 in 100 variant, whatever. So I need to do my research and find out which ones are which and write it down so that way when I do the video, you guys will get the right information. Because I hate when I do give the wrong information and people do like to correct me in the comment section. They love to correct someone. So definitely, and I love. I would say this when it comes to the comics, if I don't mind them correcting me because I don't know everything. And if they given me information that I was wrong about, at least that way I could correct it for the next time if I get the same book and I'm able to say the right thing. So I do appreciate when you guys do that. Now, as far as the way I pronounce names, I don't like when you guys try to correct me on that because I'm gonna get them wrong. I'm just not good with names. I'm not good with pronouncing names. So please don't try to correct me on that, okay, you guys? It really annoys me. I'll be honest with you. I mean, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. You know who I'm talking about. So you don't need to correct me. You know who I'm talking about. We're not in school. We're not in English class, or you don't have to correct me like I'm in school. You're not a teacher. You know what I'm saying? You're not an English teacher, so you're not getting paid to correct me. So you don't need to correct me on names, okay, you guys? So that really annoys me that people do that. They just have a feel of need of doing that. So I'm just gonna say this in the video, please, you guys. If I say a name wrong when it comes to artist, period, a artist name or a writer, please don't try to correct me because at the end of the day, you know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So just go with it. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I say something wrong about an issue, a comic, like I say, is that person's first appearance and it's not, is a cameo or it's not the first appearance, correct me. Correct me. You know what I'm saying? Or if I say it's a 1 in 25 variant when it's really a 1 in 15 or a 1 in 50, correct me. You know what I'm saying? No problems. I have no issues with that. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to the comics, I have no issue with that. Not at all. Like correct me. And it's I love the information. I even love when you guys give me like updates on first appearances that I don't know about. You know what I'm saying? I love when you guys do that because like I said, I won't know it all. And when you give me that information, I'm able to pass it on in the next video to other people. So definitely thank you guys for that. Now, I've used up 11 minutes of rambling. I am so sorry, but just had a lot on my mind I needed to talk about. So, let's get this started. So, so the story is, like I said, I was on Facebook Marketplace. I met up with the guy. He had 80 comics for $50. So, of course, when I got there, I was thinking, okay, I got to see the condition. Condition is everything when it comes to me. Even though it's a sweet deal, 80 books for $50, like 62 cents a book. And I off the pictures that he showed on the on Facebook Marketplace for the listing, definitely there was books there that I was interested in, and I was hoping there was books that were key. And I have to say I'm very happy with what I found. And the condition, mostly every book here is near mint. There's maybe 2 books or 3 books that's I would say is in the 7 to 8.0 range, but those issues, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? All I cared about is the main ones I was looking for. And man, sweet deal, you guys. Let me tell you, I also, after I saw the books, I gave him the 50. I didn't even try to haggle down to 40 because the deal was just too sweet anyway. So, all right, so we're going to get started with the first issue. Is Leonard Nimoy's Prime Mortals, number 6. Now, I don't collect Mortals, but this one's a newsstand, so I was happy that that's a newsstand because it's hard to find this in the newsstand. And so, newsstand. Now, this one right here is also a newsstand. It's issue number 7. So happy about that. And this book came out in '95, so definitely when newsstands had already overtook in the direct market. So definitely 10 years later. It's because they overtook in 85 is when they tied, 86 is when they overtook. So basically this is almost 10 years later they overtook. So definitely happy about that. And then issue number 13, but this one's a direct. So like I said, I don't read Prime Mortals. All right, so this one is Animal Mystique, Dark One, issue number 4. Now I would say I love the art. The art is spectacular. Uh, issue number 1 is definitely the one you should be looking for. Issue number 1 is hard to find. It does go for some good money, and it's a couple of first appearances in that one. So you should definitely be on the lookout for issue 1. Now, like I'll say, this run right here, period, is just not that many. It wasn't that many copies made, so It is kind of hard to find this, and like I said, look at that art. It's spectacular. So very happy that was there. All right. Then we got Dawn #2. I don't have this book, so I was glad to happy to get Dawn #2. I'm trying to remember which issue of Dawn is the one that's worth a lot, but there is an issue of Dawn they should be on the lookout for. I don't think it's issue 1. It's something else. I just don't remember, but be on the lookout for that, you guys. All right, then we got Glory, issue #5 from Image Comics, and she's battling Prophet right there, and this is part of the Supreme Apocalypse. This is part 3 of 5 of that storyline, which was a pretty good storyline. I remember reading this when I was when Image first came out, so I remember this definitely. Then we got Supreme #22, and this is the God War Part 2 of 2 storyline. Feeling it, and that's him against Prophet once again. In fact, no, if I remember correctly, they're going up against someone else. They're together on this one, but they fought before. I will say that. But they going against someone else. So happy about that. Team #7, Objection Hell, issue #2. Now, Team 7, I remember collecting that because I was reading, what was it, Backlash, and I was reading, what was the other thing that I was reading? But it's all connected. I forgot, what was the other one? I forgot. But Backlash was one of my favorite Image titles when it was out, because Brett Booth was doing the penciling. Oh my God, his art was awesome for Backlash. Backlash was definitely a character that I really digged his powers and the story, and I digged the supporting characters. There was a female on there that has powers too. That was like his his girl and stuff. And or was it just a friend? It's been so long since I read it, but I just remember I liked her too. I liked her power. I just liked it. Backlash period. I was loving Backlash. So definitely, if you never read Backlash, I suggest you do. Definitely get issue #1, and you'll thank me later. All right, so we got Dark Image #1. So I keep running into this book over and over, and this one actually hasn't been opened. It's still in the poly bag, unopened. Let me show you, but it's in a bag. I put it. It's in a bag and board. So let me show you. God dang it! Oh, man, this joint's stuck in there. Oh, there it goes. See, so. See the poly bag? It's still on it, and then it comes with the trading card in the back. So this issue is actually a very key book. This book, actually, the one you want to look for is the one with the newsstand copy. The newsstand copy is really hard to find, you guys. Of Darker Image #1. The key about this book is that it's the first appearance of Max, first appearance of Deathblow, and first appearance of Bloodwolf. So. Definitely 3 key Image characters that you definitely want to pick this up. Man, I keep picking this book up like crazy, man. I think I probably got over 20 copies of this book, but I'm gonna keep picking it up because I know it's 3 first appearances, and whenever Image get these characters to be in movies or shows, oh man, watch what this book does. So definitely a book that you should definitely get every time you see it. Just pick it up. But make sure you pick it up in mint condition, not in all raggedy and beat up. Okay, you guys. All right, now this is one of the raggedy books that I was talking about that was in this collection, which I was just like, because it's a newsstand. I wish it wasn't raggedy, but it's Midnight's Unlimited issue #1. This book is major spine ticks. You see that? All them spine ticks. Oh my God, it's just, and then look at that. Look at that crease that breaks color. This book is raggedy. I don't know. I was surprised because I'm like, all the other books are near mint. So this one's just, and it's a modern book. That's the crazy part. Like, I'm like, how do you have all these modern books, and this one's just so raggedy and the rest of them aren't. So I don't know. But I guess he was reading the hell out of that book. I don't know. All right, we got Doctor Strange Fate, which is part of when DC and Marvel put their characters together. So I'm happy to have this because I didn't have this issue. I'm trying to remember. So this, I'm happy to get this book. Like I said, I'm trying to get all of them. I have probably like most, 80% of them. I don't have all of them. So happy to get that one. Now this is the one I had to say because every time I get this book, I am happy because this book right here actually goes for a nice amount of change, and I think it would just keep rising in value as the years go on because people just don't take care of their stuff. So, but wish it was a newsstand, but it's not as a direct. It's Dark Claw #1, and there is a variant cover to this book, but I like this cover. I don't like the variant is okay. I prefer this one, Dark Claw. Love Dark Claw. Out of all the ones that they put the heroes together, this is the one that's worth the most money. So be on the lookout for Dark Claw #1. So happy about that. Now, of course, I was happy to get another Pit issue #1, first appearance of Pit. Always happy to get issue #1. I mean, I'm gonna keep grabbing. I wish it was a newsstand, but you know, you get what you get, and I'm glad to get it. Another one. They had a Savage Dragon #17. Now this is another one that the condition ain't that great because you see those spine ticks right there. Look at that one. Look at that one. I mean, it's just yeah. This is another one of those that spine ticks, and it definitely knocks this book down. But you know, it's just another book in the collection. Didn't have Savage Dragon #17. Now I have to say, very happy. I wasn't expecting this in this collection, and every time I could pick this up, I'm gonna pick it up. Now there are multiple covers to this book because you have it from Image and you have it from what's the name of the other company that I forgot the other name of the company, but then there's variants. So definitely happy to get this. It's shot Sideblade and Shia #1. Now the importance of this book is that it's the first appearance of Witchblade. So definitely happy about that. And so that's the Image one, and this is from the other company, issue #1. So both of them are first appearance of Witchblade, just different covers. So very happy about that. Very happy about that. Especially if they ever do anything with Witchblade. Man, Witchblade, when Witchblade #1 came out, I was a very happy camper. I will tell you that because I loved Witchblade. I read it all the way to I think issue #60. After that, that's when I went through one of the phases of me stopped reading comics and collecting for a while. So I don't know what happened after that, but up until then, I was very satisfied with that title. Definitely in the art. D-Tron was killing it, man. He was killing it. So anyways, next issue is Marvel Comics versus DC, issue #3. And issue #4. All right. Wish it was issue #1, but can't win them all. All right, this is Ultra. This is Rune Special Edition. Now this is another one of those that was kind of messed up. You see that? Yeah, that's what messed this one up. So Special Edition, Rune. Yeah. All right. Do like that cover though. It's a Barry Windsor Smith art. Yeah. Like that cover. All right. Then we got Green Lantern Emerald Dawn #2. Emerald Dawn 2, issue #4. I don't think there's anything key about this book. So just another book, and this is the only one out of the whole series that was in this collection. Some of this stuff is weird. How he has like just one book of a certain title that it just doesn't make sense that he only has one of it, but it is what it is. All right, so we got Evil Urn Straight to Hell, issue #1 of 5. Now this book is actually a key. Is the first appearance of Chastity. So there is a first appearance in this book. This book normally doesn't go for a lot of money. It's in the $5 to $10 range, but definitely I'm a sucker for first appearances, so very happy to have that. And for 62 cents, why not? All right, and then we got issue #2. Alrighty. Then we got issue #3. And we got issue #4. Now, issue #4 is a key also. Is the first appearance of Carcass. So another first appearance. Very happy about that. Now, out of this whole 5-issue limited series. Issue 5 is the only one that's missing. All right, and then this is the only book out of this one. This is the Evil Earn Revenge, and this is issue number 4. Now there is an issue, I think it's issue number 1, that has a first appearance in it. So be on the lookout for Evil Earn Revenge issue number 1. So yes. All right. Then we got Lady Death. This is what's it called? Heaven and Hell, if I remember correctly. And if I remember correctly, this is issue number 3. This is a sort of a key book. It's Lady Death, and this issue becomes Lady Demon. So, yeah, I don't know how important that is, but it's whatever. All right, and then this is issue number 2 of that series, if I remember correctly. Issue number 2 or issue number 4. I don't remember. So, yeah, like that cover. I love Lady Death, especially some of the covers they make for Lady Death. Now, this one I was happy was in there is Lady Death in Lingerie, number 1. Now, let me see. Let me show you the whole cover. I really need to switch out these bagging boards. They are horrible. All right, so this is the whole cover right here. See it, guys and ladies? Pretty nice cover, and I have to say the inside got some pretty nice illustrations in it. I have to say, really am digging it. Let me see. I like that one. That one's pretty cool. I like the colors on this one. Purple is one of my favorite colors. I don't know why. It just is. And black is my favorite color. Black and purple. Those are my 2 favorite colors. Alright. Show a little bit more. Alright. I'm not going to show it all. You guys got to get your own copy in order to see it all. But anyways, very happy that was in there. This book, if I remember correctly, is normally a $5 to $10 book. So happy to get it. I don't have this one in my collection, but now I do. All right, then Vengeance of Vampirella, half, which came, you had to get it from Wizard, and it does come with the certificate of authenticity, however you say that. I know I always say that wrong, but yeah, issue half. This issue is actually not worth much but $5. So yeah. All right, now this book, I actually don't see this often in the wild, so when I saw it, I was like, oh, I don't see this too often. So this is a kind of hard book to find in the wild. Now, as far as eBay, I don't know if there's a lot of copies available, but I didn't bother to look. But I know as much hunting as I do, I don't run across this book often. And for this one to be, this is like a 9/8 candidate, definitely. So it's Prophet Annual number 1. This annual number 1, I definitely don't see it that often at all. So I don't know what the print run was on it. Definitely, if you guys know, let me know in the comment section below. Definitely would love to know that information. Or I'll probably get around to looking for the information myself eventually when I have time. All right, so Crisis of Infinite Earth number 4. Yeah. And there's a newsstand. But let me see, what year did this come out? 85? Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter. Came out in 85, so newsstands and direct market was even at that time. So, it doesn't matter. But I know there's the Death of the Monitor in this issue. So, this is what I'm talking about, though. Like, this is the only one in the whole series that was in this collection. Like, it's just, it throws me off. I'm like, hold up. Why is there only one issue of this series in the whole collection? But it is what it is. All right, then we got Razor issue number 5. Now I don't know nothing about this series, but I do like this cover. It's a pretty sick cover. Definitely like it. And then don't know nothing about this. This is a limited series, 8-issue limited series. It's called Goddess, and it's issue number 6. Yeah. And then, like I said, and that's the only issue out of that whole series in this collection. Like I said, it's just weird. Just like this is weird. This is the only issue of Wolverine in the whole collection. Issue number 90, where he's fighting Sabretooth. Now this one I don't know if it's a direct or. Let me see the back. Oh, nice newsstand. It's a newsstand after all. Okay, okay, cool. Newsstand copy. And that's Cyber. What is it? Cyber, whatever his name is. I forgot his name. That always fights Wolverine too. All right. And then we have Elementals issue number 1. I think this is when they relaunched the Elementals because Elementals been around for a long time. I remember being young and reading the Elementals. That I actually liked the Elementals. It'd be great for them to do something with them in the future, like really get them back out there. It would be great if Marvel or DC was to buy the Elementals and do something with them because they were great. I loved it. When I was young, I did read a lot of independent books when I was younger. I loved Marvel. I was mostly a Marvel head. I did DC books, but I will say that I definitely loved me some independents back then. It was a lot of good independents, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that just came out. You had Elementals. You had Grendel. It was just a lot of stuff, man. I can't even think of it all, but it was some good stuff. So let's see. We have Violator issue number 3, and this is the only issue out of that limited series. Doesn't make sense, y'all. And then Angela issue number 3 also, and that's the only one in that whole series that's over here, which, like I said, don't make sense. Alrighty. But what's crazy about this being there, this is the crazy thing. Like, I think sometimes things just work the way they work. I'm gonna have to say this. This book right here, when like I said, I had went to the used bookstore, the bookstore on Saturday. Now I bought this collection on Monday. But the crazy thing about it was that on Saturday I found issue 1 and 2 at the place, and I actually picked up issue 1 and 2. So, and they didn't have 3. But then with this collection, there's only issue 3 in here, and not issue 1 and 2. So that's kind of crazy, you guys. I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, kind of crazy. It just worked out that way. All right. Has that ever happened to you guys? I wonder. Like, do you have a crazy story like that? Because things like that happen to me all the time. Like, it's crazy how that happens. But I'm able to fulfill runs without even trying to fulfill runs. Like, it just falls in my lap. Like, it's crazy. All right. So then we got Hot Stuff issue 139. All right, now this is a Bronze Age. Let's see, 30 center, yeah, and it's in pretty good condition. I was like, oh, okay. Don't know if it's worth anything, but definitely was happy. Bronze Age goodness, you know what I'm saying? And this one's a Bronze Age also. It's issue number 79. So this is an even older Bronze Age than this one. This was issue 139, and this is issue number 79. So definitely, this is an earlier bronze. This is a later bronze. So. But both 30 cents at the time, so very happy about that. You know I am about Bronze Age goodness, you guys. Another Bronze Age goodness is right here. Masters of Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu, issue number 24. 25 center. Now, this book right here is probably in the 8.0 range. This is another one of those that I wish was in the 9.8, range, but it is what it is, so happy about that. And also issue number 22. And it's the same story with this one. This one's about 8.0. So, yeah. It is what it is. So, Bronze Age goodness all the time. Now, this is an issue that just was by itself, too. And I was like, why couldn't it be issue number 1? So, it's Power Pack issue number 9. Why couldn't it be number 1? But you can't win like that all the time, right, you guys? So, issue number 9. I remember reading that when that first came out because I was a big Power Pack reader when it first came out. I love Power Pack. All right, then we got Exo Man War number 10. And then we got issue number 16. Issue number 17. Issue number 18. And issue number 19. All right. And then we have issue number 0, which is a key because it's the origin issue of X-O Manowar. And I have to say, I know there's an error one that has to do something with this. I just don't remember what it is. It's been a minute. I think I actually got the error one in my collection because I've picked up so many copies. Like every time I see this book, I pick it up. I don't even care. I don't even try to figure out if it's the error or not. I just pick it up because I know it's the origin issue. And if they ever do anything with X-O Manowar, you best believe this book is gonna go up. Trust me on this. So, yeah, very happy to get that. In fact, I'm trying to think. This might be. Oh man, I'm trying to think. This might actually be the book that um was the first time that they used the this method of cover. I forgot what it's called. I forgot what it's called. The way they did the cover, it's what's it called? Forgot what it's called, but I think this is the first time they ever did this process of how they made the cover. And is it foil embossed? Is that what it's called? I think this is the first time it was ever done in comics. So Valiant actually did some historic things when it came to covers. So they actually were the first to do a couple of things. So do your research on Valiant, you'll find out what I'm talking about. But I think it's this issue, or it might be another issue. I don't remember, but I know it's. I think it might be this issue. It might be that one. All right. So then we got the Rise of Apocalypse, issue number 2. Wish issue number 1 was in there, but it wasn't. Only issue number 2 and issue number 3. Alrighty. The one I really want to get, which I think is going to fall in my lap when I buy a collection, is going to be Apocalypse versus Dracula. I want to read that so bad. Like, the covers are outstanding. I love the covers. And every time I see them, they're always beat up, so I never pick them up. But I definitely think eventually I'm going to find it in a collection. All right, now he did have a hardcover book in there, which I didn't mind. This hardcover, when it came out, was a $24.99 hardcover. Woo! Good God. So it's Stephen King, The Stand. So, all right. And it's in great condition. Oh my God. I'm definitely going to read this. I never read it, so I'm going to definitely take my time and read this book. Definitely. All right. Now to the good stuff, you guys. All right, now, the rest of the collection is all Spawn books. Okay, you guys? Now, I picked out the key books and put them to the side. So I'm going to show the ones that are not key first. So you'll know these are not key, but it's Spawn. So I don't care. Every time I can pick up Spawn for cheap, I'm going to get it. So we got issue number 4. Alrighty. And all these are near mint condition. Like, that's another thing. Like, all of them. So that's the great thing about it. Issue number 8. Issue number 10. Issue number 11. Issue number 14. Man, Spawn was awesome when it first came out. I love Spawn. Issue number 15. Issue number 23. I'm trying to remember when I stopped reading Spawn. It was probably issue number 40-something or 50-something. I don't remember. And like I said, I think that was around the time where I just lost interest in comics. So that's why I stopped. Alright. Issue number 26. Issue number 27. Issue number 29. Love the covers. Love these covers. Issue number 30. Now, they were highly mass produced at the beginning. Like, Spawn was the top selling comic in all of comics at the time. Like, Image was leading the pack over Marvel and DC at the time, which was unheard of for independent that just came out. So Image changed the game, man. They did something that was never done before. All right, then we got issue number 35. I mean, Spawn was number 1 for a while. Issue number 36. Highest selling book during that time was Spawn. Issue number 39. And I mean, the art was awesome. The story was great. I mean, yeah, I understand why it was number one for a while. Issue number 40. I actually like that cover. That's a great cover right there. I like this one too, number 41. I just like how they're popping out of him. These little vowel things right there. And then we got issue number 42. And issue 43. Alright, you guys. So those were the non-key spawns. Now these are the key spawns. Alright, you guys. So I have to say. Now I have to say, so far, what do you think? Do you think I got a sweet deal? $50 for 80 books so far that I've showed almost all of them. So what do you guys think? Do you think I got a good deal? I definitely think I had no reason to haggle down from $50. All right, we got issue number 38. All right, this is the first appearance of Cyborg, which is that guy right there. All righty. Issue 37, which is the first cover appearance of the Freak, which is that guy right there holding the knife with Spawn in the reflection. So this is first cover appearance, and this is second appearance. Alrighty. Oh no, it's not his second appearance. This is first cover appearance. I'm tripping. Not his second appearance. All right, then we got issue number 33, which is the first appearance of the Freak, which is once again that guy right there. So this is first appearance in this book. All right, that's the importance of that book. All right. Then we got issue number 32, and there's 2 copies of those. Now, the importance of this book right here is that it has a 6-page prelude to Spawn Blood Feud. And Spawn Blood Feud is this right here. And they had issue number 1 in there, a Blood Feud. Now, I found a newsstand copy of Blood Feud number 1 like 6 months ago, something like that. So I was very happy about that. It's very hard to find the newsstand copy. So very happy about that, but definitely happy to get another issue number 1 of Blood Feud in there. And like I said, it has a 6-page prelude to this storyline in this book right here. So that's the importance of this book. Not a big key, but you know, it's an importance. All right. We got issue number 31, first appearance of the new Reamer. So, yeah, and I love this cover. I'm digging this cover, definitely. All right. Now, issue 30 had me really excited because whenever I find a newsstand copy, I am just happy. So, this issue number 30, and it is in near mint condition, you guys. Yes, yes, yes. Newsstand all day. Now, the reason why it's so important to get image newsstands because they're just real hard to find. Image newsstands are like, yeah, especially finding them in near mint condition. Woo! It's a tough thing to do. So definitely very important, and they command a premium. So just to let you know. All right, then we got issue number 25. Now this is the first appearance of Tremor. First appearance of Tremor. Now, this is just a sticker that's on the bag, just to let you know. So it's not, no damage to my book. Just the bag. See? See? See, my book is perfect. That's why I said I need to switch this out, because these bags are horrible. They're old, crusty. Just gotta go. So, yeah. Put them in my new Silver Age bags. And plus, these are current. Look, see, no space. If I was to drop this right now, the whole corner would be damaged. So yeah, I need Silver Age bag and boards for these books. Issue number 17, first appearance of the Reamer, the first full appearance of the Reamer, the first Reamer, just to let you know. Like I said, in this issue right here is the first appearance of the new Reamer. So this is his first full appearance, the original. This is his appearance of the second Reamer. Okay. Alrighty. Alrighty. Alright, then we got issue number 12. Alright, so This is the first appearance of Jason Wynn, who later becomes the Reamer, which I told you is in this issue right here. So first appearance of Jason Wynn, then he becomes the Reamer in this issue, which is the first appearance of the Reamer. Then first appearance of the second Reamer. Okay, so yeah, just want to get it all straight, you guys. So, and Jason Wynn is an important character anyway, just to let you know. So you should definitely be on the lookout for that book. And then of course issue number 2, which is the first appearance of the Violator, which is that horrible, nasty-looking creature that turns into a clown. But he's a clown at first, then he turns into the horrible creature, looking creature. So yeah, he didn't have issue number 1 in there, and he didn't have the first Angela. But I'm not tripping off of that because it just so happened in that other used bookstore that I went to, like I said, everything just falls into place. They actually had issue number 9, first Angela. So I picked that one up from the used bookstore. So you'll see that when I show that haul. So yeah, things just fall. They didn't have issue number 1 though. So, but I had plenty of issues of number 1, and I even have a newsstand copy, a 9.8 candidate newsstand copy. So I'm good on issue number 1. So, but issue number 2 definitely is a slept on book. Definitely it doesn't go for a lot. I definitely think people need to get issue number 2, but it's a very high print run. I will say that. So the one you really need to look for is issue number 2, newsstand. That's the issue you need. So, all right, you guys. So that was it. That was my haul. What do you think? Did I do good for $50? I think I did spectacular, and that's why I love buying collections. Now there are a couple of books in this collection that most likely I'm gonna sell off because I don't want them. I don't need them. So yeah, but for the most part, very happy with the overall 62 cents a issue. I mean, just the Stephen King hard thing. I mean, dang, $5 for this thing? That's crazy. I know it doesn't go for that now, but just dang, okay. But anyways, thank you everyone for joining me for my 100th haul video. Thank you. I know this video is long enough, so I'm going to say peace. Make sure to go down to the comment section to check out my Amazon store for U.S. Canadian shoppers. You will be helping me. And hit the Galactus head right here to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you tap the bell to get the latest notifications so you don't miss out on none of my videos. And make sure you hit these 2 videos right here for some old goodness. You won't regret it. And until next time, everyone, happy comic book hunting. Peace.